Running into an old friend is nice. Running into a total stranger, well, not so good. Now, you don't need help from Buck Wilson Frame and Body Shop for those greetings with friends, but if you have one of those unwanted encounters with a stranger, give Buck Wilson a call at 918-423-3161. They are expert craftsmen, specialists. They can straighten out your situation. Buck Wilson Frame and Body Shop, 103 East Oklahoma, McAlester. Again, call 918-423.
For those on radio, thank you for sticking with us. For those on video, we have no idea what happened. That's a first for us. It just shut down. It didn't show us that it shut down on our video software, but it just shut down on us. But we have a part 2 that is up, so we thank you for coming by. What you missed in the meantime, Ryland Lesnow had an and one. McAlester is leading 17-12 over the Bridge Creek Lady Bobcats after Lady Bobcats went on an 8-0 run. So I think we've got ourselves set back up. Again, McAlester leading 17-12 with the ball. They have a long pass for Avery Alperson along the right wing that just goes sailing out of bounds. On the floor for McAlester is Ryland Lesnow, Avery Alperson, Cambry Zoomer, Bodie Nystrom, and Taylor Williams is on the floor for McAlester. As Ryland Lesnow intercepts the pass, read it beautifully, down the floor, drives her way towards the low post, up for 2, she scores as she hits the deck. And the Lady Buffaloes are up 19-12 over the Bridge Creek Lady Bobcats. But thank you to Nathan Lesnow for letting me know. It froze up at the 1:44 mark in the first quarter, and it never told us it froze. It just never came back. A left wing 3 by Bridge Creek is missed. Offensive rebound, low post by Haley Shin. Shin picks up her dribble just inside the three-point line near corner. Trying to find someone around, and will end up handing it off to Katie Powell. To the high post it goes, back out to Powell. Powell right wing 3, looks good, but is off the front iron. Lesnow with another rebound, and she's fouled as she tried dribbling out of the traffic. 4:41 remaining in the first half. Lady Buffaloes are leading 19-12 over Bridge Creek. Lady Bobcats have 2 team fouls here in this second quarter. McAlester with none. That is the second personal foul on Molly Epps. And the reason why we didn't think there was a problem at all in our video stream is because it never told us. And I'm looking at the video stream on my phone trying to figure out what was going on. But, yeah, technology, don't you hate it?
It is never perfect.
Top of the key, Zoomer ends up double dribbling. I thought the ball might have been tipped away from Jones. By the way, Jada Jones, just a freshman, but she's in here. I mean, she's got some offense too, but her defense right now in Cambry Zoomer has been pretty good, although Zoomer's been able to find herself open for a couple of threes so far. Lesnow with too much contact with the hands, and she will foul Jada Jones. That'll be her third personal, and we'll see what Coach Bashirs wants to do here, and I think it's a pretty easy decision. She'll bring in Kaylee Knight to come in for Ryland Lesnow, who has had a great second quarter. 19-12 our score. (19-12) near corner.
And we got a steal by Zoomer.
Zoomer down the floor, and she carried the ball as she was trying to make her way across the timeline.
Is everything all set up? We good on the video side
Yeah,
now?
I believe we're good on the video side. For anyone that's trying to find it, we encourage you to look for Bridge Creek versus McAlester Part 2, okay? Bridge Creek versus McAlester Part 2, we had to set up a whole new stream. So if you want to see the first 6 minutes of the game in the first quarter, then you can catch that, as we have a missed 3 from the left wing, rebounded by Bodie Nystrom. You can catch that in the first video that we originally had. If you want to catch the rest of the game, it should be on that Part 2. I have no idea why it froze. Like I said, everything looked solid over here on our screen. We've been video streaming, for like 6-7 years now. That's the first time we've ever encountered that problem where we were told no issues on the screen. Yeah. But there were clearly issues.
And we'll try to share that link as soon as we can on our socials.
Near corner Knight to the left wing. Zoomer for 3. That one is a little bit off, and that's going to be a collective heat check there for Cambry Zoomer, who so far today is 2 of 3 from 3. She knocks a ball out of the air, is able to gather it and keep her dribble while she's on the floor. Timeout called by Coach Bashirs with 3:22 left in the first half. McAlester leading 19-12 over Bridge Creek here on KNED.
Hey guys, it's Sam from Sam Wampler's Freedom Ford in McAlester and Eufaula. With 2 locations to choose from, we have close to 200 vehicles on the ground and coming in. And with vehicles starting at $29.95, we have something for everyone. And if you need parts or service, we are loading up at both locations to serve you better. Plus, with our mobile service van and our pickup and delivery, we can help you with sales and service no matter where you are. So come see us at Sam Wampler's Freedom Ford in McAlester and Eufaula and let us make it happen for you.
So, checking account. accounts. There seems like a ton to choose from, right? I was looking for one that didn't charge monthly fees, with bounce protection, and had mobile banking. I found the Bank NA. The Bank NA has been voted #1 for 10 years in a row in the McAlester News Capital's Reader's Choice Awards. The bonus is that they're local, so the money stays in town. Call 918-423-2265 or go in to find what you need in checking options. The Bank NA. Strong, secure, and ready to loan. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
.3:22 left in the first half. Again, for those that transitioned over to radio, to make sure that you can catch all the play-by-play, we're back up with a new video on YouTube. Just look for Bridge Creek versus McAlester Part 2. We'll fill out all the other information after the game is over. Driving in, Zoomer can't get the finish at the rim. Had some open shots so far today. McAlester hasn't been able to complete a lot of them, but they still lead right now by 7, 19-12, with 3 minutes left in the first half. Driving in, floater high in the air, won't bank in. Good box out by Williams, leads to a rebound for Zoomer. Zoomer, surrounded by 4 white jerseys, tries driving towards the baseline, and she has the ball poked from behind. It'll stay with Lady Buffalo's baseline inbound upcoming with 2:52 left in the half, and a 7-point Lady Buffalo lead that has been fueled surprisingly by the 3-ball today.
Right.
9 out of McAlster's 19 points from 3. Zoomer, near corner, on an island, takes the 3. Paint it gold, make that 12 out of their 22 points from downtown. As Cambry Zoomer has hit 3 threes today, and the Lady Buffaloes lead 22-12. High post, back outside, near corner 3-ball, in the air by Greenan, she can't answer back. Zoomer goes for the rebound, and we have too much contact on the back of Knight as Kenna Bronin, the junior, is charged with the foul. That'll be Bridge Creek's 3rd team foul. I think it's going to be Brandon's first personal, and it will be. Bridge Creek will decide to press. They've got 3 in the backcourt. Alberson and Zoomer alone in the backcourt. Now Shiley Mason tries to help out as the ball gets knocked out of bounds by Emerson Gendrich. .2:29 remaining in the half. Lady Buffaloes again a double-digit lead, I think for the first time this season. Zoomer passes to the near corner. Knight on an island. She'll take the 3. It's a little strong. Offensive board. The 2 back up by Mason is blocked and rebounded by the lady who denied the 2 points for the Lady Buffaloes. Katie Powell with the block and rebound. Now the freshman Jones takes it down the floor. Guarded by Zoomer. He's been able to get a couple of steals so far today and leads the team with 2 steals a game. Pass right wing, 3-ball in the air. That one's back iron by Gingrich. Rebounded by Zoomer in the paint. Under 2 minutes left in the first half. Zoomer stops on a dime in the right front court. Jones all over her. Overhead pass on a bounce to Alberson. Alberson into the corner. Mason. She's left alone. She takes the 3 and swishes it. Shiley Mason hits the 3. And the Lady Buffaloes lead 25-12 as they have now made 5 threes today. We were looking at it, partner. Coming into this game, McAllister's made 16 threes the entire season, and now 5 out of their 21, almost a quarter of their threes today in the first half.
It is not bad at all.
It's been Alberson, it's been Mason, it's been Zoomer with 3 of them. 1:31 left in the half. The Lady Buffaloes lead 25-12. Hernandez Davis, baseline, feeds it right through the hands of Jones. Alberson with the steal. Alberson and Jones one-on-one towards the other side of the rim. Goes towards the basket, and Alberson cannot finish with the left hand. And Jada Jones, so she's a quick one. Right down the floor, was able to apply the pressure on Avery Alberson, who's pretty fast herself. Pass right wing, just inside the 3-point line. The bank shot is not open for Kenna Bronin, and it's rebounded by Kaylee Knight. Excuse me, that's Brandon. So again, 25-12, McAlester on top with 1:05 left in the half. Zoomer in front of the scores table, gets it to the top of the key. Straight away 3 by Alberson, won't bank in as well. Offensive board, tip to Shiley Mason, and we will have a foul down in the low post. This will be the 4th team foul on Bridge Creek. Waiting to see who they called on here. It'll be on Camden Greenan, her 2nd personal. One more foul will send McAlester to the line.
Sorry, in case you're looking for the link, it is on our Twitter page right now. I'm working on getting it on our Facebook.
Thank you, sir. Pass to the far corner. Zoomer, a wide open 3 again. Got it! Paint it gold! Zoomer with 4 made threes in the first half. And the Lady Buffaloes lead 28-12. 43 seconds left in the half. And Coach Bashir's, I'm sure she's saying, this is what I've been looking for. Down in the low post, we have a 2 that almost goes as she was shoved behind the backboard. On the shot attempt was Camden Greenan, and she'll go to the free throw line for 2 attempts.
Foul's going to be on Kaylee Knight, her second.
But Coach Bashirs has a vision, and with that vision, you have to have some type of perimeter offense. McAlester has that today. They have made 6 threes here in the first half alone. First free throw is made by Camden Greenan, as the score is now 28-13. So far perfect from the line today. 5 of 5 are the Lady Bobcats, and they stay perfect at 6 of 6. But McAlester double the score of Bridge Creek right now, 28-14. Alberson to the right wing. Knight stops, feeds it to a trailing Zoomer. Zoomer to the left wing to Alberson to the near corner. Mason's already hit one from downtown today. She'll like to give it off over to Zoomer. Overhead pass back to Mason. She'll take the left wing three. Paint it cold! They're on another planet right now. Shiley Mason with the three, and it's 31-14.
McAlester 7 of 11 from 3-point range.
Baseline, long pass, top of the key. Hernandez-Davis, 6 seconds, lost the ball, gathers it back out to the left wing. Hopkins is fouled by Zoomer, which will be her second personal, third team foul, but you hate to see that with 3.4 seconds left in the half. And I think that Coach Bashir says that we don't want Zoomer to get a third foul here with 3 seconds left, so she brings in Burrow for Zoomer. Wow, 7 of 11 from 3. An inbound gets sailed past the baseline, out of bounds, so McAlester will have a chance to get one at the buzzer. But put things in perspective, Nate, McAlster's a 16% three-point shooting team this year.
Right, and today, 7-11, that makes 64%.
Knight didn't know how much time was on the clock. She could have taken a right wing three, did not get it off in time. But who's going to complain? At the end of the first half, the McAlester Lady Buffaloes behind the 3 ball, which is accounted for 21 out of their 31 points, lead 31-14 over the Bridge Creek Lady Bobcats. We'll take a break and look at some halftime stats when we return here on KNED.
At Fenton Nissan, we keep you moving with our wide selection of pre-owned vehicles.
Every pre-owned vehicle receives a 126-point inspection.
We have close relationships with over 20 financial institutions to keep you moving in a new-to-you vehicle of your dreams.
Visit Fenton Nissan for a great selection of pre-owned vehicles, great trade-in values, and the best deal.
Don't forget to tell them Morgan sent ya.
Fenton Nissan is your best deal dealer. Shop us online now at fentonnissan.com.
When winter winds blow icy and rare, McAlester knows Freeze and Flare's always there. From frosty nights to winter's chill, we'll keep you warm with expert skill. Heat pumps, furnaces, service that's fair, don't despair. Call Freeze and Flare Heat and Air. Mechanical license number 001444485. We're licensed, bonded, and insured.
Patriot Chrysler Dodge Jeep and Ram in McAlester says to all Oklahomans, your voice and your dream to buy a new or used vehicle starts today at Patriot CDJR in McAlester.
Take $17,000 off Ram 1500 trucks or get 0.9% financing for 72 months. Take $15,000 off 2,500 Bighorns.
Together, we will make Oklahoma car buying great again.
Patriot Chrysler Dodge Jeep and Ram in McAlester. Ram MSRP 57605. Bighorn 76845.
McAlester Direct Primary Care offers 24/7 access to your provider, deeply discounted rates on labs and imaging, more time with your provider, same day or next day appointments, and even home visits for a flat monthly membership fee. We now offer hormone replacement therapy in addition to our other services. For more information, please stop by our office, McAlester Direct Primary Care at 6th and Carl Albert, or give us a call at 918-233-6522.
Stipe Law Firm, your first call when the unthinkable strikes. For over 80 years. We focus on wrongful death, personal injury, truck and oil field accidents, insurance bad faith, probate, end-of-life preparation, and Social Security disability claims. We are here to advocate for you in all of your legal needs. We are a full-service law firm with over a century of experience representing Oklahomans across the state, professionally and discreetly. We win our cases in courtrooms, not on social media. Call today, 918-423-0421, or go online to stipelaw.com.
We are back at the Bobcat Classic, and partner, man, what a first half for the McAlester Lady Buffaloes. They're leading the host team 31-14 at the break. Before we go any further, let's look at our halftime stats, just trying to paint the picture before we go into analysis of the first half. Again, 31-14. Let's look at your halftime stats, brought to you by First Realty, 602 South 2nd Street, McAlester. Call 918-423-3122 or visit first-realty.net.
For more than 50 years, First Realty has helped the residents of McAlester and the surrounding area with their real estate needs, whether residential or commercial. First Realty will guide you through the process of buying or selling your home or business. You can view our property inventory online at first-realty.net. We update our listings daily. And don't forget, if you're into pickleball, the Pickle Palace is open. If you have questions, give us a call at 918-423-3122.
This is your voice of the Buffaloes, Brandon Green, alongside my color commentator / stats man, Nate Brown. So, Nate, let's look at the stats.
All right, Cambry Zoomer was your leading scorer here in the first half with 12 points, all of them coming from three-point range. 4 of 5 from three-point range was Cambry Zoomer, good for 80%. She also had 3 defensive rebounds and 2 steals.
How does that keep getting flipped over?
I don't know. You keep on messing with your headset.
Well,
There you go.
I keep having to mess with it because I have to mess with the computer.
I guess so.
Rylan Lesno had 6 points in the first half. She also had 5 rebounds and 2 steals, but she did get in a little bit of foul trouble there toward the end of the first half. She does have 3 personals. Shiley Mason, 2 of 3 from three-point range. She does have 6 points, along with 3 offensive rebounds and a steal. Taylor Williams, 2 of 3 from the field, has 4 points, 2 offensive rebounds. Avery Alberson, 1 of 2 from three-point range. She has 3 points along with the steal. Kaylee Knight has a defensive rebound. And let's see, Bodie Nystrom has 2 defensive rebounds along with a steal and a block. And that will do it for your individual stats. We'll move on to team stats here. McAlester shooting 12 of 27 from the field. Good for 44%. Bridge Creek just 4 of 23. Good for 17%. Bridge Creek has not made a 3 in this game so far. They are 0 of 10. McAlester, again, 7 for 11. 64% from three-point range today.
They came into today 16% from three-point range. They came into this game with 16 made threes on the year. 30% of their threes made on the entire season is from today.
That is wild.
In the first half, that's what's wild.
McAlester, just 1 free throw attempt so far. They are 0 of 1, but Bridge Creek 6 of 6 from the free throw line. McAlester out-rebounding Bridge Creek 16-11, and McAlester has forced 9 Bridge Creek turnovers compared to had that backwards. McAlester has forced 11 Bridge Creek turnovers compared to 9 forced turnovers by Bridge Creek, and both teams have 1 block.
I'm daring McAlester to keep on doing what they did in the second half, but we also know that shooting 64% from 3 is not sustainable.
No, that is not sustainable.
So
even for the best three-point shooting teams.
So for McAlester to hang on to their win, again, they're leading by 15 right now. 17. They're leading by 17 right now. For McAlester to be able to strengthen their lead or be able to, cruise into the consolation championship tomorrow, what do they need to either continue to do or do differently in the second half?
Well, keep working the ball around. That's why you've been able to find a lot of wide open threes. A lot of these haven't been contested. A lot of them have just been no one around, and you're taking the 3 and you're making it. Keep moving the ball around. That's exactly what Coach Bashir wants to see here in the first half, and continue that on into the second half. And continue to play the tough defense that you've been playing on Bridge Creek. They've only made 4 shots here in the first half, and along with 6 free throws. But you are challenging every Bridge Creek shot. You're forcing them to make the long passes. This is what Coach Bashir's had envisioned coming into the season.
I was just about to say that. All that McAllister's really been missing is some outside shooting, and when you get that outside shooting, it forces the defense to stop putting so much pressure around the paint, where McAlester scored a lot of their points this year, and it makes you unpredictable on offense. So if McAlester can continue to have some outside shooting, hopefully the right side of the floor is as good to them as the left side of the floor was. But if they can continue to do what they were doing in the first half, and like I said, maybe not turn the ball over so much and stay out of foul trouble, they're looking at their first win of the season, and the first one in head coach Cordy Bashir's tenure as head coach of the McAlester Lady Buffaloes. So again, 31-14 is our score. The Lady Buffaloes lead the Lady Bobcats at the break. Again, if McAlester holds on to win this game, they'll take on Plainview tomorrow in the Consolation Championship. If they lose, they will play Star Spencer in the 7th place game at 10 a.m. So we will take a break in the meantime. Again, 31-14. The Lady Buffaloes lead the Lady Bobcats here at the break. Those are your halftime stats brought to you by First Realty. 602 South 2nd Street, McAlester. Call 918-423-3122 or visit first-realty.net. We'll take a break and be back with second half action here on KNED.
Running into an old friend is nice. Running into a total stranger, well, not so good. Now, you don't need help from Buck Wilson Frame and Body Shop for those greetings with friends, but if you have one of those unwanted encounters with a stranger, give Buck Wilson a call at 918-423-3161. They are expert craftsmen, specialists. They can straighten out your situation. Buck Wilson Frame and Body Shop, 103 East Oklahoma, McAlester. Again, call 918-423-3160.
Hey guys, it's Sam from Sam Wampler's Freedom Ford in McAlester and Eufaula. With 2 locations to choose from, we have close to 200 vehicles on the ground and coming in. And with vehicles starting at $29.95, we have something for everyone. And if you need parts or service, we are loading up at both locations to serve you better. Plus, with our mobile service van and our pickup and delivery, we can help you with sales and service no matter where you are. So come see us at Sam Wampler's Freedom Ford in McAlester and Eufaula and let us.
So, checking accounts. There seems like a ton to choose from, right? I was looking for one that didn't charge monthly fees, with bounce protection, and had mobile banking. I found the Bank NA. The Bank NA has been voted #1 for 10 years in a row in the McAlester News Capital's Reader's Choice Awards. The bonus is that they're local, so the money stays in town. Call 918-423-2265 or go in to find what you need in checking options. The Bank NA. Strong, secure, and ready to loan. Member FDIC, Equal Housing.
We have flip sides. We're in the middle of play as the McAlester Lady Buffaloes lead. The Bridge Creek Lady Bobcats just beginning the third quarter, 31-14. As here's a wide open pass from Avery Albertson to Cambry Zoomer, and she picks up where she left off in the first half, where she had 12 points. She now has 14, and the Lady Buffaloes lead by 19. Bodie Nystrom with the steal far sideline. It's 33-14 for the McAlester Lady Buffaloes over the host team, the Bridge Creek Lady Bobcats.
And if you're McAlester, keep up that pressure on defense. It is working. Bridge Creek has not shown that they can beat it.
12 forced turnover by the Lady Buffaloes today. Left wing, Albertson finding a wide open Shiley Mason. She can't finish off the left block, and we have a quick foul ensuing. And this will be on...
It's going to be on Mason. That'll be her first.
First team foul on the Lady Buffaloes in the third quarter, just 49 seconds into the third. Getting a 19-point McAlester advantage. Down the far sideline will go Paisley, that's Paisley Barker. She'll find a wide open lady, just getting lost in translation. There was Haley Shin, and that's the easiest shot she'll ever take in varsity play. 33-16, under 7 minutes left to go in the third. I don't know how long of a run that was for the Lady Buffaloes, but that ends it. 33-16. Knight with the ball over her head, passes between the rings to Mason. Mason looks right, passes back to Knight. Bounce pass baseline. Driving is Nystrom out to the near corner, and that's another made three for Cambry Zoomer. Her 5th one of the game. She is 5 of 6 from downtown, and the Lady Buffaloes lead 36-16. Their 8th made three of the game. And we have a foul in the backcourt here on the Lady Buffaloes again, and this one's on Zoomer. That's her 3rd personal. And with how lights out she's been in this game, you cannot have her on the bench for an extended period of time, especially when you already have Rylan Less now with 3 personal fouls herself, who has to start off the second half on the bench right now. Paisley Barker lobs near corner. Zoomer tips it, gets the steal, double team, throws it, trying to find someone, and she's knocked to the floor. We'll have our first team foul on Bridge Creek here of the third quarter.
Foul's going to be on number 2 for Bridge Creek.
They gave it to the wrong team, but yes, that is going to be Paisley Barker. They'll change that as we have a timeout here. Again, 6:20 left in the third. We'll take a timeout. Lady Buffaloes lead 36-16 over the Lady Bobcats here on KNED.
At Fenton Nissan, we keep you moving with our wide selection of pre-owned vehicles.
Every pre-owned vehicle receives a 126-point inspection.
We have close relationships with over 20 financial institutions to keep you moving in a new-to-you vehicle of your dreams.
Visit Fenton Nissan for a great selection of pre-owned vehicles, great trade-in values, and the best deal.
Don't forget to tell them Morgan sent ya.
Fenton Nissan is your best deal dealer. Shop us online now at fentonnissan.com.
when winter winds blow icy and rare. McAlester knows freeze and flares always there. From frosty nights to winter's chill, we'll keep you warm with expert skill. Heat pumps, furnaces, service that's fair, don't despair. Call Freeze and Flare Heat and Air. Mechanical license number 001444485. We're licensed, bonded, and insured.
Bridge Creek takes a timeout. Looks like they will have, well, trying to look around the scoreboard here. They have 3 remaining. McAlester has 4. Albertson, as well as Mason, Knight, Nystrom, and Zoomer on the floor for the Lady Buffaloes, leading 36-16 are the black and gold. Here's a backdoor pass, and now quick look over to Bodie Nystrom, who finishes off the left block. McAllister's ball movement has been pristine today, and it's 38-16. McAlester leads by 22 points. 5:57 remaining in the third. They haven't updated the score yet. They did fix the foul count, as there's a steal for Zoomer, finding a wide open Avery Albertson scoring from the right block. And it's a clinic right now. It is 40-16. They still got to get the 2 points up on the board, but I'm sure they're going to do that here momentarily. But it is 40-16 if you're watching on the video stream. 5:36 left in the third quarter. Zoomer is going to get charged with her 4th. She swatted away from Jones, and that's going to be Zoomer's 4th personal foul, which means McAllister's leading scorer and someone who's made 5 threes today has to take a seat. Coming in for her will be Rylan Lesnow, but she's playing with 3 fouls herself now. She hasn't got much action since the early minutes of the second quarter. So it's Knight, Albertson, Lesnow, Nystrom, and Mason. Jones dribbles left, passes left just inside the three-point line into the paint. Back out to the baseline. Ellis feeds it outside to Shin to the top of the key. Quick swing to Jones. Jones right wing has her pocket picked on the deck. Knight's got the steal. No, she does not. Jones gets it right back. Now Knight still fighting for the loose ball. It's going to instead roll out of bounds. Last touched by, I believe, Knight, who was all over the floor. Coach Bashir, she loves the hustle from her Lady Buffaloes today. In a 24-point McAlester lead, if you're looking at the scoreboard, that is wrong right now. It is 40-16. 5:09 left in the third. Half-court line, Jones passes left to Ellis. On the left side of the half-court line after we switched places. Top of the key. Three-pointer in the air. Grazes the front side of the rim. Mason with the rebound. She gives it ahead to fellow senior Avery Albertson, who stops in the front court. Dribbles left and back, pedals on up. 4:48 left in the third. To the right wing, Nystrom. Nystrom looks around, can't find anyone. Knight's there to her right if she needs her, and she took an extra step. So Nystrom travels beyond the perimeter and gives the ball back to the Lady Bobcats.
Bridge Creek right now 0 for 11 from three-point range.
So McAlester has been automatic from three-point land, and Bridge Creek has been struggling to buy a bucket right now. There's a long pass to the right wing, finding its target, down to the baseline, finding Shin. Shin tries feeding it inside, and Nystrom's got the steal. Got it right around Greenan. The Lady Buffaloes move down the floor. Albertson passes left wing to Knight. She looks inside, no one's there. Pass gets to her, to the baseline. Nystrom working into the paint. Long contested 2, back ironed it. Fights for her own rebound. It gets tipped into the front court, taken by Jones. And Bridge Creek moves right to left. Halfway through the third quarter, Lady Bobcats have only scored 2 points. McAlester leading 40-16. Here's the near corner 3, and it's their first one made. Haley Shin, the freshman, hits the first 3 of the game for the Lady Bobcats. 40-19, 3:50 left in the third. Albertson passes left wing to Knight. Quick feed to the left elbow. Lesnow trying to drive inside, and she's fouled. That'll be team foul number 2 on Bridge Creek. We'll see who it's on. And it will be number 14, Camden Greenan. That's her third. And we have a stoppage as Lesnow's right shoe is untied. Hats off to the official there. Never wanted anyone to trip up on a shoelace.
100%.
Mason, quick feed, wide open baseline, and making the 2 is from the mid-range area there, Bodie Nystrom, and it's 42-19. They'll probably get that score fixed up in between the third and fourth quarter there. 3:30 left to go in the third, left wing. Swing it near corner, Ellis for 3. That's way off, way too strong. Offensive board, that 2's no good. Taken out near the high post. Knight grabbed the rebound, but she was tripped up, no whistle. And it's stolen back by the Lady Bobcats. Olivia Ellis passes mid-range, back outside. Albertson with the near steal. Long 2 on the way by Jones. She was nearly fouled. And that one's rolling around. Jones gets hurt. No, she does not. Mason jumps on it. We'll have a jump ball, and it will stay with the Lady Bobcats.
That'll go down as the 7th offensive rebound for Bridge Creek.
42-19. McAlester with a healthy lead. Looking to inbound. They will find Jones right wing. Jones entry dribble back outside to Shin. Working around the perimeter to Ellis. Far corner. 3 by Jones is up and air ball. Too short. Ball gets knocked into the front court. We'll have another. No, we will not. It looked like an easy offensive board for Olivia Ellis, and she couldn't handle the ball in the front court, and it goes right back to the Lady Buffaloes. So 42-19, 2:55 remaining in the third. McAllister's Shiley Mason will inbound to fellow senior Avery Alverson with Knight, Lesnow, and also Nystrom on the floor. Alverson passes it straight away to the left wing. Knight looks inside, tries to give it over to Nystrom, and that's hard batted out of bounds by Camden Greenan. The season high for McAlester this season has been 46 points, and they scored it against Tulsa Memorial back on January 14th. They're already just 4 points away from tying that. Mason, a contested pass, finds Lesnow for the moment. That gets stripped loose, and it's stolen by Haley Shin. Ahead to the near sideline. Ellis streaking down the court. Feeds it to a trailing Haley Shin to the right wing. Jones takes the trigger 3 right wing. That one grazes the front iron. Offensive board again by Brandon. Back out to Jones. Steps up to the three-point line but doesn't take it. To the left wing. That three-pointer is up, and that one is off by Shin. We have a rebound by Lesnow, and that ends the possession. McAlester has been struggling to get defensive rebounds, but luckily their defense has been really good at forcing missed shots all day today. Timeout called by Coach Bashirs and the Lady Buffaloes. They lead 42-19 with 2:15 left in the third quarter. We'll take a break and be back here on KNED.
Patriot Chrysler Dodge Jeep and Ram in McAlester says to all Oklahomans, your voice and your dream to buy a new or used vehicle starts today at Patriot CDJR in McAlester.
Take $17,000 off Ram 1500 trucks or get 0.9% financing for 72 months. Take $15,000 off 2500 Bighorns.
Together, we will make Oklahoma car buying great again.
Patriot Chrysler Dodge Jeep and Ram in McAlester. Ram MSRP 57605. Bighorn 76845.
42-19 is our score. The McAlester Lady Buffaloes lead the Bridge Creek Lady Bobcats. With 2:15 remaining in the third, McAlester has 3 timeouts remaining, and so do Bridge Creek. An inbound in front of the McAlester bench by Mason. Gives over to Albertson. We're back underway. Mason has a wide open 3 from the corner on the way, and Mason can't get that one to go. She's already made 2 today. We have an offensive rebound by Lesnow, and that saves the possession. Albertson beyond the three-point line, dribbles all the way around the arc, stops left side, passes between the rings to Mason. Mason to the right wing to Knight. Knight fakes right, tries to dribble left and does so, gives it back to Mason, to the left wing to Albertson. Albertson about 5 feet from the three-point line, begins to dribble further away. Feed inside, over to Lesnow. Lesnow's fouled in the low post, and she'll get 2 free throw attempts.
That'll be the third team foul on Bridge Creek here in this third quarter. Foul's going to be on number 1, her first.
That's Olivia Ellis. Again, Lesnow at the charity stripe, brought to you by Big V Feed Center. For your animals' needs plus winter feed booking prices, call 918-426-1951 as the first free throw is off. Lesnow a 69% free throw shooter on the season coming into today. Second one in the air. That one is good. They go 1 of 2 from the line. It is 43-19. Again, scoreboard showing 41. We have not had that changed yet, but we clearly saw a 2 be made by Cambry Zoomer earlier in the quarter that wasn't put on the scoreboard. And hopefully that gets changed. Near corner. Brandon tries passing right, almost stolen by Albertson, but it's retrieved by Bridge Creek. That far corner pass nearly goes through Ellis's hands. She's able to retrieve it. And a pass down low is knocked out of bounds. It will stay with Bridge Creek. It was intended for Kenna Brandon. Here's the whistle and a baseline inbound coming up from Olivia Ellis. She surveys, finds Greenan. Greenan to the far corner, back to Greenan right wing, to Jones, who drives with the left hand up in the air, banks it in. And now it's a 21-point score for the Lady Bobcats, who trail McAlester 43-21. 1:13 left in the third. Albertson feeds into the paint. Paint shot is up and made by Rylan Lesnow, about 10 feet from the basket. 1:05 left to go in the third quarter. McAlester leading 45-21 as they answer right back after Bridge Creek has only been able to score, 7 points this quarter? Here's a foul at the high post. and it will be on Kaylee Knight.
It's her
Team's,
third.
yeah, team's third personal on Knight. 57 seconds left in the third.
Checking in for Nystrom will be Taylor Williams.
Ellis inbounds low post. Greenan can't get the two to go. That ball gets knocked around, I believe, last touched by McAlester, and it was. It'll be Bridge Creek basketball again. 53 seconds left in the third, and a really quiet gym today. I've been mentioning that a few times even before we went on the air today. It's a loud cathedral a lot. Here in the low post as we have a made two by Haley Shin. Just a quiet day today so far. What is it, 1:56 in the afternoon on a Friday? Right front court, Alberson dribbles with the left hand. Looks for an open lady, nothing's there. She falls, and I think McAllister's going to get the benefit of the doubt here. Bridge Creek fans understandably won't like that call, as Olivia Ellis will be charged with her second personal foul. Fourth team foul on Bridge Creek. Mason will inbound far sideline, finding Knight in the corner. 38 seconds left. Knight bounce pass low post over to Williams. Williams fouled on the right wrist. She'll go to the line, and Camden Greenan with their fourth personal foul, I believe, and the fifth team foul on the Lady Bobcats. That is Greenan's fourth personal. Williams at the charity stripe this season is 2 of 6. Trying to up the percentage. She takes her first attempt, and it rattles out. It's halfway down the hoop and just pinballed out.
Williams does have 4 points on the day.
Down low to rebound should she miss is Lesnow and Mason. Second free throw is good. She goes 1 of 2 from the line. McAlester leading 46-23, and they added an extra point. We're still not right, but they added 2 points. We're still 1 off.
We're
getting there, though. It is 46-23. Left wing Hernandez Davis back in for the first time in a little while. Gets it near corner, who swung all the way back around to the right wing. A right wing three is in the air, almost banked in by Olivia Ellis. Rebounded by Lesnow near sideline. 18 seconds left in the third. A backcourt dribble by Alberson as she crosses the timeline on the edge of the Bobcat logo. 11 seconds left in the third. 10, 9, bounce pass left wing. Lesnow, 7 seconds. Backdoor pass, perfect for Avery Alberson. Quickly guarded up. Lost the dribble in the low post. 3 seconds. We will have a stoppage with a jump ball staying with McAlester with 2.4 seconds left. Enough time for a buzzer beater here. And since Zoomers had to take a seat, McAllister's only strengthened their lead here.
That's right.
Mason looks for the open lady, finds Knight, 2 seconds, 1 second, inside, batted loose, and that's the end of the third quarter. But the McAlester Lady Buffaloes with a 46-23 lead heading to the fourth quarter. Put those fours up in the air, Lady Buff fans. You're listening to McAlester Lady Buff basketball here on KNED.
McAlester Direct Primary Care offers 24/7 access to your provider, deeply discounted rates on labs and imaging, more time with your provider, same day or next day appointments, and even home visits for a flat monthly membership fee. We now offer hormone replacement therapy in addition to our other services. For more information, please stop by our office, McAlester Direct Primary Care at 6th and Carl Albert, or give us a call at 918-233-6522.
Stipe Law Firm, your first call when the unthinkable strikes for over 80 years. We focus on wrongful death, personal injury, truck and oil field accidents, insurance bad faith, probate, end-of-life preparation, and Social Security disability claims. We are here to advocate for you in all of your legal needs. We are a full-service law firm with over a century of experience representing Oklahomans across the state, professionally and discreetly. We win our cases in courtrooms, not on social media. Call today, 918-423-0421, or go online to stipelaw.com.
We enter the fourth quarter at McAlester with a 46-23 lead. We're down by 1 point right now with what we should have, as we had a steal by McAlester right out of the gate in the fourth quarter, given right back on a travel by Cambry Zoomer, who tried getting it ahead to Ryland Lesnow. So it's Zoomer, Lesnow, Alberson, Nystrom, Mason on the floor in the broadcast booth. Myself, Brandon Green, alongside me, statsman / color commentator Nate Brown. 7:50 left to go in the game. McAlester leading 46-23 is what we have in our stats. And in the first 10 seconds of the fourth quarter, Cambry Zoomer is going to foul out. She came into the game after having 4 fouls, had to exit it with about 5 minutes left in the third. And that is not what you want if Bridge Creek's able to mount a comeback here.
Brandon, you can't foul there. You just can't.
And her day is done, and hopefully McAlester has a big enough lead. But like I said, when she had to sit for a lot of the third quarter, McAlester had her back and only strengthened their lead. So let's see if the Lady Buffaloes can continue to do so. Again, Zoomer's 5th foul is picked up in the first 11 seconds of the fourth quarter. Pass top of the key with the inbound, finding Powell. Powell passes left, gets the ball back straight away. Lob to the near corner to Baker. Baker back left wing to Powell. Powell inside. Pass finds its target. 2 is up, too strong. Offensive board wide open on the other side is Paisley Baker. And it is 46-25, 7:30 left in the game. Albertson passes angle left. Nystrom looks, tries finding Les now at the tip pass, finds its way there. Shot will not count, but she was fouled before.
It'll be the first team foul on Bridge Creek here in the fourth quarter.
That's on number 11, Molly Epps.
That'll be her 3rd.
She has most of the scoring for the Lady Bobcats. Mason, baseline inbound upcoming. Finds Nystrom, right block, 2 is good. It rolls in right around the Lady Bobcat. And McAlester now leading 48-25. If I'm looking away too long, I might lose track of what we have. Either way, if they count it or not, McAlester has a new season high this year. Low post, 2 is up, and a foul. Free throws on the way for Emerson Gingrich.
Foul's likely going to be on Albertson. That'll be her 1st.
You have an echo.
It's weird.
So Gingrich at the free throw line. And I think perfect today are the Lady Bobcats at the free throw line. They make another free throw here.
They are 7 of 7.
Just to make it a 21-point game if they can sink it. Is in the air, and they back iron it. Radio Jinx, 7 of 8 now from the free throw line for Bridge Creek. Albertson with a rebound alone, and she'll take it down the floor alone. A minute into the fourth quarter, McAlester with an over 20-point lead. Left wing, between the rings with the pass now. Bounce pass high post to Albertson, gets a baseline. Nystrom airballed the baseline jumper. Rebounded, Les now nearly with the steal, but she stepped out of bounds first along the near sideline. It'll go back over to Bridge Creek. But the story of the day today for McAlester, other than having a 22-point lead, is what we have it at. 8 made threes by the Lady Buffaloes. That's a third of their threes made on the season. Near corner, Hernandez-Davis traveled, took a couple of steps after she grabbed the ball, and then took 2 more steps on the drive, and you can't do that. So if McAlester can hold on to this lead, they will take on Plainview, which coincidentally McAlester boys played today in the semifinals. McAlester beats a press in the paint. 2 is up by Bodie Nystrom, and she sinks another jumper. And the Lady Buffaloes have hit the 50-point mark, 50-26, 6:21 left in the game. Right wing Baker. Baker on the deck as she lost control of the ball. We're going to be having a jump ball here, and it should be going to the Lady Buffaloes as Nystrom was able to get on the floor with Baker and give McAlester the ball, unless there was a timeout called first. There was. Aaron Shockley calls the timeout. So it will be Bridge Creek basketball when we return. 50-26. Lady Buffaloes lead the Lady Bobcats here on KNED.
Running into an old friend is nice. Running into a total stranger, well, not so good. Now, you don't need help from Buck Wilson Frame and Body Shop for those greetings with friends, but if you have one of those unwanted encounters with a stranger, give Buck Wilson a call at 918-423-3161. They are expert craftsmen, specialists. They can straighten out your situation. Buck Wilson Frame and Body Shop, 103 East Oklahoma, McAlester. Again, call 918-423-3161.
McAlester Lady Buffaloes look like they're well on their way to their first win of the season and their first win for head coach Courtney Bashirs in her varsity coaching career for the Lady Buffaloes. It is 50-26. Again, the Lady Buffaloes have one more point than what it shows on the scoreboard here. There will be an inbound by Bridge Creek as they retain possession after the near jump ball. Top of the key jumper, that three-pointer's missed. Rebounded by Bodie Nystrom. The three-point attempted by Katie Powell.
Bridge Creek is 1 of 18 from three-point range today.
Albertson between the rings, passes angle right to Knight. Knight passes high post, right elbow. Nystrom on the drive, mid-range. Tries to look for someone, finds Albertson straight away, 3, painted gold! McAlster's 9th made 3 of the game comes from the left hand of the southpaw, Avery Albertson. And it is now 53-26, 5:41 left in the game. A pass tipped, taken back by Powell. Powell's left block 2's missed. Albertson with the rebound. Alberson down the floor, ahead over to Lesnow. Lesnow one-on-one, takes the bump, can't get the shot, but she will go to the line. This trip to the charity stripe brought to you by Big V Feed Center. For your animals' needs plus winter feed booking prices, call 918-426-1951. What a dream day for the Lady Buffaloes. This is what you can see what they can be when it's all put together.
Right.
That first shot is made, and by the way, this is the same Bridge Creek team. This is why you don't score watch. This is the same Bridge Creek team that was only 8 points behind Chickasha, who McAlester lost to by 49 yesterday. Shows you what McAlester can be when all the pieces fall. And speaking of falling, that second free throw falls for Rylan Lesnow, and McAlester now with a 55-26 lead.
Lesnow's got 11 on the day.
Jones straight away, passes near corner. Shin, cross-court pass to the right wing. Hopkins takes the right wing three and sinks it. Their second made three of the game makes it a 55-29 game. They will press on McAlester. Alberson is fouled as she tried splitting the defenders Jones and Shin. And we'll see who the foul is on. Excuse me, that was Epps. And that is on Epps. That'll be her fourth personal.
Third team foul on the Bobcats here in the fourth quarter.
Well, when you're down by as many points as they're down by, again, 55-29, it's do or die time. You don't care about fouls anymore. Driving in, bounce pass low post. Nystrom in trouble. She lost control of the ball in the low post. It's stolen by the Lady Bobcats. Kenna Brandon with the ball, working her way down the floor. Stopping on the right wing to Jones now. Jones swinging it back to Brandon. Brandon low post, and she is pushed by Rylan Lesnow, and that is her fifth.
Oh, no.
Excuse me, her fourth.
My bad. I thought it was her. I thought she had 4 already.
That is her fourth, so we still going to have Lesnow for a little bit longer. Like a Jonas Brothers song. My wife's going to love that reference. Baseline, Shin looks, almost at the 5-second call, but is able to out it over to Brandon. Back to the far corner, Shin for three, off the front iron. Rebounded after a nice box out by Nystrom. Nystrom hands it off to fellow senior Avery Alberson. Both teams have 3 team fouls apiece here in the fourth, with McAlester nursing a 55-29 lead. Far corner back inside. To the other side, Williams, right block 2, will go! Nice find from Bodie Nystrom, finding Taylor Williams on the opposite side of the rim, and it's 57-29.
Taylor Williams has got 7 today.
That is a new career high, I believe, for Taylor Williams. Yeah, her previous one was 5. Right wing, long rainbow pass, finding its target to Haley Shin, left wing. Shin trying to work around Knight. Entry dribble, lost it. Williams knocks it loose. Knight's going to get the steal here. That gets knocked loose, stolen back by Jones. Jones, quick feed near corner. And that baseline 2 is missed. Last touched by a McAlester Lady Buffaloes. Haley Shin couldn't get her 2 ball to fall, and the Lady Buffaloes couldn't get the defensive rebound. 4:05 left in the game, 57-29. Baseline, Jones back outside. Epps dribbles straight away. McAlester working with a zone defense that's worked all day today. Back outside, high post to the near corner. 3 ball up by Hopkins. That one's short. She made her last one, couldn't make that one. Nystrom with the board, double teamed in the low post, and we'll have a foul here. No, a travel called. At first, I thought they were signaling foul. Nystrom traveled, and it gives the ball back to Bridge Creek. Back into the game, Burrow, yeah. I was already in, we were all both in the middle of saying that. But Burrow will check in.
Checking in for Kaylee Knight.
We're even. 3:49 left in the game, 57-29, a large lead for McAlester, just 2 points away from being a 30-point lead.
And checking in for Bridge Creek will be number 11.
Nate, just a little bit of commentary here. How good does this have to feel for the Lady Buffaloes?
Oh, it has to be like the biggest confidence booster you can think of.
Near corner air ball, offensive rebound by the Lady Bobcats. Brandon had it, tries throwing to the top of the key, and Lesnow will pick up her 5th here. Made too much contact with Bridge Creek's as she turns. Now Lesnow is in front of her, so I can't really tell. Made too much contact with number 11, Molly Epps. That is Lesnow's 5th, so she is done. So Lesnow and Zoomer both out of the game, and Shiley Mason will come in. But yeah, continuing the conversation, McAlester 0-10 on the season. They've been really close a few times. They brought Durant down to the wire over in McAlester. Same way with Pryor with a comeback. Almost beat one of the top teams in 5A and Will Rogers at their place, as we have a travel at the top of the key by Jones on the defense applied by Avery Alberson. It never seemed like the pieces were falling, and all of a sudden, everything fell together today. With the support of the McAlester boys basketball team in their own little student section on the right side. Mason near sideline, passes over to Burrow. Burrow top of the key, feeds it to a trailing Alberson on a bounce. 3:26 left in the game. McAlester, unless we have the biggest miracle I've ever seen, the biggest comeback I've ever seen, will advance to the consolation championship behind their first win of the year. Lob pass near corner. Alberson eyes the rim. Nothing's there. Dribbles around the arc and backpedals onto the Bobcat logo. Guarded well by Jones. Jump pass left wing to Mason. Mason looks for a cutting Burrow, and it's intercepted. Intercepted by Molly Epps, playing with 4 fouls. Weaves through the Black Death defense. Mid-range jumper is not good on the bank shot by Kenna Brannon, and rebounded by Shiley Mason along the baseline. She's double-teamed. This will be a foul. And that will be the 4th one on the Lady Bobcats. First personal on Haley Shin. Inbound to Alberson down the near sideline. Alberson loosely double-teamed, tries getting it near corner. That one's stolen again by Epps. Epps steals in 2 straight possessions. And the Lady Bobcats can't keep the possession here as they tried finding Jones down the near sideline. The lob is way too far.
Again, if you're watching on the video stream, the score is 1 point off. McAlester should have 57, so it's 57-29.
And we're very confident in that. We have a Taylor Williams floater that won't go from the near baseline. And on the rebound by Cadence Hopkins, it's a quick foul on McAlester. Should be on Williams, too.
That will be her second.
And that is the 5th team foul on McAlester. So for the last 2.5 minutes, the Lady Bobcats will be in the bonus free throws for every subsequent foul. First free throw on the way is back ironed. No good by Hopkins. It's one of the 2 made threes for the Lady Bobcats today. And also, again, Nate, just saying this, how good does this set the field for head coach Courtney Bashirs?
Oh, it has to be a great confidence booster for this entire team, especially for Coach Bashirs.
Second free throw missed. Williams with the rebound. Alberson past the half-court line. Jones well guarding her. Alberson tries to get away, and there will be a timeout call by Coach Courtney Bashirs with 2:20 left in the game. McAlester leading 57-29. You're listening to McAlester Lady Buff basketball here on KNED.
Hey guys, it's Sam from Sam Wampler's Freedom Ford in McAlester and Eufaula. With 2 locations to choose from, we have close to 200 vehicles on the ground and coming in. And with vehicles starting at $29.95, we have something for everyone. And if you need parts or service, we are loading up at both locations to serve you better. Plus, with our mobile service van and our pickup and delivery, we can help you with sales and service no matter where you are. So come see us at Sam Wampler's Freedom Ford in McAlester and Eufaula and let us make it happen for you.
So, checking accounts. There seems like a ton to choose from, right? I was looking for one that didn't charge monthly fees, with bounce protection, and had mobile banking. I found the Bank NA. The Bank NA has been voted #1 for 10 years in a row in the McAlester News Capital's Reader's Choice Awards. The bonus is that they're local, so the money stays in town. Call 918-423-2265 or go in to find what you need in checking options. The Bank NA. Strong, secure, and ready to loan. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
2 minutes and 20 seconds until McAlester can get into the win column for the first time this season. They lead the Bridge Creek Lady Bobcats 57-29 with 2 minutes and 20 seconds left in the game. Here's a pass to a wide open Avery Alberson. She does not take the shot. She had a wide open right block, 2 did not go up with it. Instead, we lead to a jump ball, but McAlester will keep the basketball. On the floor for McAlester, Mason, Alberson, Burrow, also Williams and Nystrom. Both Lesnow and Zoomer have fouled out. Inbound, left elbow 2 missed. Offensive rebound, Nystrom directly underneath the basket, goes it back up with the 2 and is fouled in the process. 2 free throws coming up for Bodie Nystrom. This trip to the charity stripe brought to you by Big V Feed Center. For your animals' needs plus winter feed booking prices, call 918-426-1951.
Any subsequent foul in this game will result in free throws for either team. First foul shot is rim and out. No good.
Nystrom coming in today with a 58% free throw percentage. Coming off an 8-point performance yesterday. Her second free throw is made, giving her...
Oh, sorry.
Just how many points there for Nystrom?
9 points.
9 points for Nystrom. So 8 points yesterday, 9 points today for the senior. She takes a seat. And coming in, Abby Parham for the Lady Buffaloes, leading 58-29 with 2 minutes left in the game. Far corner. Pass back top key. Hopkins takes the 3. way off. Offensive rebound. That putback is good by Kenna Brandon. And it's now 58-31. Alperson in the backcourt tries to lob it across over to Burrow. That pass is way too far. And taken by Jada Jones, who has been a menace on defense against Lady Buffaloes today. I think she's going to end up being a really good player for Bridge Creek. Left wing 3 is missed. We have a offensive rebound by Jones. Again, Jones only a freshman, by the way. Far corner, she just seems like she has a knack of where to be with the basketball, like kind of how Cambry Zoomer does. She does travel there, but kind of how Cambry Zoomer always knows it to be at the right place at the right time. That's the same way where you think of when it comes to Jada Jones. I think you give her a year or two to develop, and she's going to be a really good player for Bridge Creek down the line. She already is. Burrow passes near sideline to Mason. 1:20 left in the game. 58-31 McAlester leads. Alberson beats the press with a pass to the right wing. Mason eyes the rim and then looked inside. Nothing was there. Back between the rings, Alberson feeds it left wing to Parham. Parham looking well guarded. Bounce pass to Mason. Swings it quickly right wing to Alberson. Down to the low post. Parham for 2. Can't get it to go. I think that was blocked too. I think it was blocked by Cadence Hopkins, leading to a rebound. And now the Bridge Creek Lady Bobcats moving the other way. And coming from behind and getting the block is Shiley Mason with a chase down baseline block. They'll stay with the Lady Bobcats. Baseline inbound from Olivia Ellis upcoming.
It looks like we have another untied shoe. This one's Abby Parham, but got it all good, and we're good to go.
Hopkins, right at the glass, receives the ball from the official. Inbounds far corner to Jones. Quick swing out right wing to Ellis. Ellis heard passes tipped out of bounds in front of the Lady Bobcat bench. Staying with Bridge Creek. Just 48 seconds left, and we can put a bow on head coach Cadence Bashir's first win. Long pass on the inbound to the left wing from the far sideline. Now long pass back inside. Now long pass back the other way is retrieved by Jones and is able to almost keep the possession. Couldn't tiptoe along the near sideline. But I can tell you one thing. You're never going to forget where you were, what you wore, all that stuff when you get your first win as a head coach. Courtney Bashir is about to have that. Down to the low post. That too is up and made by the Lady Bobcats. If you don't think that I don't think about all of our players from down the line, I just remember Cadence Bashir's.
Yeah.
Far sideline. Avery Alberson gets around a defender. 19 seconds. Stops along the left wing. Goes back out to the front court. Passes right wing to Burrow. She'll take the right wing 3. That's airballed. Offensive board by Parham. Low post, trying to find Williams. That ball stripped loose with 8.3 seconds left. McAlester will advance to the consolation championship here in 8.3 seconds. Mason trying to find someone, finds Parham. Low post, that shot's blocked, taken back by Burrow. 4 seconds, we'll have a jump ball going back to Bridge Creek. So just 4.6 seconds left. As McAllister's about to knock off the host team, Bridge Creek. Inbound to Jones, 3 seconds, 2 seconds, 1. Left elbow 2 at the buzzer is missed, and that is your ball game. A beauty for Bashir. Her first win in her head coach career comes with the McAlester Lady Buffaloes with a 58-33 win over the Bridge Creek Lady Bobcats in the second annual Bobcat Classic. So, ladies and gentlemen, Lady Buffalo fans far and wide, grab that brush and paint that win column black and gold. They will be playing in the Consolation Championship tomorrow against Plainview. Same time, same place, everybody. 1 o'clock tomorrow with, again, a 58-33 win over Bridge Creek. We'll take a break and look at your post-game stats when we return here on KNED.
At Fenton Nissan, we keep you moving with our wide selection of pre-owned vehicles.
Every pre-owned vehicle receives a 126-point inspection.
We have close relationships with over 20 financial institutions to keep you moving in a new-to-you vehicle of your dreams.
Visit Fenton Nissan for a great selection of pre-owned vehicles, great trade-in values, and the best deal.
Don't forget to tell them Morgan sent ya.
Fenton Nissan is your best deal dealer. Shop us online now at fentonnissan.com.
When winter winds blow icy and rare, McAlester knows Freeze and Flare's always there. From frosty nights to winter's chill, we'll keep you warm with expert skill. heat pumps, furnaces, service that's fair, don't despair. Call Freeze and Flare Heat and Air. Mechanical license number 001444485. We're licensed, bonded, and insured.
Patriot Chrysler Dodge Jeep and Ram in McAlester says to all Oklahomans, your voice and your dream to buy a new or used vehicle starts today at Patriot CDJR in McAlester.
Take $17,000 off Ram 1500 trucks or get 0.9% financing for 72 months. Take $15,000 off 2,500 Bighorns.
Together, we will make Oklahoma car buying great again.
Patriot Chrysler Dodge Jeep and Ram in McAlester. Ram MSRP 57,605. Bighorn 76845.
McAlester Direct Primary Care offers 24/7 access to your provider, deeply discounted rates on labs and imaging, more time with your provider, same day or next day appointments, and even home visits for a flat monthly membership fee. We now offer hormone replacement therapy in addition to our other services. For more information, please stop by our office, McAlester Direct Primary Care at 6th and Carl Albert, or give us a call at 918-233-6522.
Stipe Law Firm, your first call when the unthinkable strikes for over 80 years. We focus on wrongful death, personal injury, truck and oil field accidents, insurance bad faith, probate, end-of-life preparation, and Social Security disability claims. We are here to advocate for you in all of your legal needs. We are a full-service law firm with over a century of experience representing Oklahomans across the state, professionally and discreetly. We win our cases in courtrooms, not on social media. Call today, 918-423-0421, or go online to stipelaw.com.
Running into an old friend is nice. Running into a total stranger, well, not so good. Now, you don't need help from Buck Wilson Frame and Body Shop for those greetings with friends, but if you have one of those unwanted encounters with a stranger, give Buck Wilson a call at 918-423-3161. They are expert craftsmen, specialists. They can straighten out your situation. Buck Wilson Frame and Body Shop, 103 East Oklahoma, McAlester. Again, call 918-423-3161.
Hey guys, it's Sam from Sam Wampler's Freedom Ford in McAlester and Eufaula. With 2 locations to choose from, we have close to 200 vehicles on the ground and coming in. And with vehicles starting at $29.95, we have something for everyone. And if you need parts or service, we are loading up at both locations to serve you better. Plus, with our mobile service van and our pickup and delivery, we can help you with sales and service no matter where you are. So come see us at Sam Wampler's Freedom Ford in McAlester and Eufaula and let us make it happen for you.
So, checking accounts. There seems like a ton to choose from, right? I was looking for one that didn't charge monthly fees, with bounce protection, and had mobile banking. I found the Bank NA. The Bank NA has been voted #1 for 10 years in a row in the McAlester News Capital's Reader's Choice Awards. The bonus is that they're local, so the money stays in town. Call 918-423-2265 or go in to find what you need in checking options. The Bank NA. Strong, secure, and ready to loan. Member FDIC Equal Housing Lender.
Welcome back to Bridge Creek, Oklahoma, the site of the 2nd Annual Bobcat Classic, where the McAlester Lady Buffaloes just downed the host team of this tournament, the Bridge Creek Lady Bobcats, in dynamite dominant fashion. Final score here today, 58-33. Lady Buffaloes win. Head coach Courtney Bashirs with their first varsity career coaching win with the McAlester Lady Buffaloes. Again, it was a fantastic day for McAlester. The three-point ball was falling. The mid-range shot was falling. They were getting rebounds for the most part. They were also getting a lot of steals, transition buckets. It all fell for the McAlester Lady Buffaloes today, and we'll talk about it with your post-game stats brought to you by Barlow Built Performance and Automotive. They're your full-service automotive and transmission repair shop, brake work and heat and air repair. Plus, we do MIG and TIG welding. We're McAlster's only full-time exhaust shop. From race cars to your grandma's cars, we do it all. We sell tires and wheels. Barlow Built Performance and Automotive, 2201 North Main Street in McAlester. Open Monday through Friday, 8 in the morning to 5 in the afternoon. Call 918-318-0323. Nate, take it away.
All right, Camry Zoomer was your leading scorer with 17 points today on 5 of 6 shooting from three-point range, good for 83%. She did have 3 defensive rebounds and 4 steals before she ended up fouling out at the beginning of the fourth quarter. Ryan Lesnow had 11 points on 4 of 9 shooting from the field. She also had 9 rebounds. She also ended up fouling out in the fourth quarter. She also had 2 steals. Bodie Nystrom had 9 points along with 7 rebounds, 2 steals, and 2 blocks. Avery Alberson had 8 points on 3 of 5 shooting, 2 of 3 from three-point range, along with the defensive rebound and a steal. Taylor Williams had a career-high 7 on 3 of 6 shooting, 1 of 2 from the free throw line, along with 3 rebounds, 2 of those being offensive. And Shiley Mason had 6 points on 2 of 4 shooting from three-point range. That's been a bit of a trend here today. 5 rebounds, 3 offensive, 2 defensive, along with the steal. Kaylee Knight had a defensive rebound and a steal. Callie Burrow, she had an offensive rebound, as did Abby Parham, and that rounds out your individual scoring. Now for the team stats. McAlester shot 22 of 46 from the field. That is good for 48%, which is significantly higher than their season average.
14% higher.
14% higher. Bridge Creek, 12 of 23 from the field, good for 23%. Then we move on to three-point percentage. McAlester, 9 of 15 from three-point range.
It was sustainable.
it was absolutely sustainable. And Bridge Creek, 2 of 24 from three-point range. That is 8%.
What was McAllister's percentage from 3?
60.
Again, that was the story of the day, because McAlester as a team this season, 16% from 3 on the year. They were able to up it to 60. Usually you just want like around a 35.
If you get it around 35 to 40%, that's above average to really good.
I mean, the McAlester boys basketball team is averaging about 36% from 3. If you can get up to around there, and we saw how good of a three-point shooting team they can be. We have 2 different guys shooting at 40% and above from the three-point area. So if McAlester Lady Buffaloes can just have a little bit of outside shooting, we're not asking for this every game, but if you can have like 5 made threes a game, maybe 4 made threes a game, then you're looking at your entire offense becoming more dynamic down the stretch like it was today.
Right, it opens up the painted area, which is where it's very clear that's where Coach Shears wants to live. Then we move on to our rebounding stats. McAlester vastly out-rebounded Bridge Creek today, 31 to 24. I guess it's not that vast, but it felt like it.
It did feel like it.
Turnovers, dead even, 20 apiece. And then 3 block shots for both teams.
Okay, so your final thoughts on this one before we put a bow on a really good day for the McAlester Lady Buffaloes.
Well, I think you said it the best. This was a confidence booster for everyone on that team and on the coaching staff. This is exactly what everyone needed. And, I mean, in dominant fashion, too. A 25-point victory. You can't ask for much more than what those Lady Buffs put out there today.
And I want to just go ahead and put things in perspective here. And like I said, I hate to score watch. I really, really do, but I'm going to. You have a team which Bridge Creek played earlier this year in Noble. Noble was only able to beat them by 11. And then you have a team that McAlester lost to 69-20 yesterday. Well, Bridge Creek made Chickasha sweat earlier this season. Chickasha only beat Bridge Creek earlier this year in a final score of 45-37. So it shows you when all the pieces are falling, when the vision comes to fruition, that what McAlester Lady Buffaloes can be.
Right.
So I'm not saying that they're going to go out and they're going to make the state tournament, but what I am saying is this is a solid foundation to build on for the future, and I'm excited to see where this confidence boost that you're mentioning, where it takes them tomorrow against Plainview, where it takes them against Broken Bow on Monday, Ada on Tuesday, which we've seen Ada over the Sequoia Invitational. They look beatable.
Right.
And then the rest of the way when it comes to district play, you've got Tulsa Edison. That's a winnable game. Will Rogers, McAlester showed that's a winnable game. You have Hugo, winnable game. Tulsa Memorial, winnable game. They can go on a little bit of a run here with this momentum. So we'll see if they can do it, and we'll see how they build on this first win of the season. So, Nate, can you thank our sponsors one final time, and we will wrap it up and get ready for the boys' game tonight at 5:30.
I'd like to thank Sam Wampler's Freedom Ford, the Bank NA, Fenton Nissan, Freeze and Flare Heat and Air, Patriot Chrysler Dodge Jeep and Ram of McAlester, and I just lost my light. McAlester Direct Primary Care, Stipe Law Firm, and Buck Wilson Frame and Body Shop. Thank you for putting us on the air. not only today, but all season long.
And big thank you to our board operator, Wyatt Hubbard, for his work this afternoon. And thank you, the listener, for spending your Friday afternoon with us. From day 2 at the Bobcat Classic at the Bridge Creek Gymnasium in Bridge Creek, Oklahoma, it was your McAlester Lady Buffaloes 58. And it was the Bridge Creek Lady Bobcats 33 for head coach Courtney Bashir's first win in her varsity career. Until later today on KNED and the McAlester Radio Facebook page, when the Buffaloes play for a chance to advance to the tournament championship. On behalf of Nate Brown and myself, this is Brandon Green saying, Lady Buffaloes win. And don't just have a great afternoon. Have a Buffalo afternoon, everybody.